This is Regina, Pacific Tarot. Welcome to Aquarius for the month of August for your general monthly reading. I'm going to be using the Xultun deck to give a Celtic cross, and I'll clarify that with the Egyptian deck. So, what do we have for Aquarius for the month of August? What do we have for Aquarius for the month of August? For your situation, the Nine of Wands, challenged by the Seven of Cups. In your goal house, we have the Two of Jades. In the foundation, we have the Chariot, or the Justice card. In the past, we have the Knight of Swords. In the future, the Lovers. The card for you is the Servant, or the Page of Cups. For your environment, the Ace of Wands. Hopes and fears, the Five of Jades, and the outcome is the Empress card. Okay, the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands gives me a picture of a team that you're a part of. You're working together towards accomplishing a set of goals, and because you're working as part of a collaborative team, all efforts, ideas, and energies are equally mounted towards in a particular direction. So you're getting a lot of new information, and you're using that information as part of a team to move towards success and progress. So there's a lot of motion here, a lot of communication. In your situation, we have the Nine of Wands. Interesting, the Eight of Wands to the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands shows you in a very determined place. It's taken a lot of effort to coordinate all of your efforts, all the aspects of yourself towards a goal that you're very close to. You're indeed incredibly exhausted. You've put a lot of energy and investment into this, and despite the fact that you are battered and bruised, you are more determined than ever to make your mark. That's challenged by the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is that energy of many options that seem available to you right now. Many options that, in my sense, is that they are obscuring the choice that is perhaps in greatest alignment with your desires. There's some false options, all of these options are indeed not equal. In your goals, your strengths, your beliefs, the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles describes you're juggling different alternatives, different paths forward. These paths are not necessarily opposed to one another, but they're two different ways of behavior or towards strategizing a goal, two different ways of accomplishing something, and you're really not completely in either, but you're sort of going back and forth. You're trying to hold these options available for yourself as long as possible so that you can be in a position to make the right choice when the time is right. But that's part of the tremendous energy drain that you may be experiencing. It's taking you a lot of energy to keep these options open while you're moving all of this work forward. In the House of Foundations, you have the Justice card. The Justice card here is giving me a sense that you've experienced something that perhaps did not seem fair to you. It was not equitable, an experience where you did not get what was rightfully yours, or it didn't work out in a way that you feel was right or just. And there's a lot of the motivation for your choices and your forward progress right now is towards righting some wrong, balancing the scales of justice, and yeah, creating, being a part of, taking responsibility for your part in the injustice of the past and of righting that, creating justice moving forward. In the past, you have the Knight of Swords cards, which is giving me a strong sense of having denied your feelings and emotions in the past, having instead put your energy into planning and objectifying your experiences and emotions. And in some ways, the denying your emotions in this sense was not so much to erase those, but it was to perceive a pattern of behavior that you wish to explore. And with so much of the past revolving around your feelings, it was necessary for you to detach yourself from those feelings in order to objectify those experiences. In the future, you have the Lovers card. The Lovers certainly can be about a soulmate connection. I'm seeing that less than I am seeing your shifting a relationship with yourself. So you definitely are working with others as you approach some important creative accomplishment. But you have a choice to make. And I think the choice revolves around moving forward with an individual, in a relationship such as a job, a career move, a home situation that is going to potentially align you on a new path of greater responsibility for meeting and identifying your own needs in such a way as to make those equal with the needs of your partner. If that partner be a job, a work, a business partner, or a spouse. In the house of you, the card that represents you is the Page of Cups. And this really does show me a desire to explore your feelings. In a way, in some ways, the pushing those feelings aside in order to perceive some larger patterns or inspiration from those experiences. You're now willing to dive in to those emotional experiences that have led you to where you are now, and that in fact are opening you up to this new experience of relationship in which you're coming from a sense of self-love and identified desires and wishes of your own. In the Environment house, you have the Ace of Staffs, and the Ace of Wands, rather, is a brand new project, a brand new enterprise, a new beginning. That can be in a relationship, that can be moving up to a higher level of relationship. This one is with your own growth, development, and progress, the opening up of your heart, and a desire to explore your passions, to come from your heart and moving forward. In your hopes and fears, we have the Five of Pentacles. And this card sort of gives a rationale to a lot of your forward movement. This is coming out of a sense of regret and loss in the past. The nature of this loss and disappointment have been compelling you and sucking you into this focus on the past, and that has been a drain, that's contributed to a drain on your energies, that's contributed to you looking at the past and the present, moving forward, deciding how to move forward from this energy. So the way you were, the possibilities for the future, coming out of the ability to look at this joining of energies, this integration of energies, coming out of this loss, where something that you wanted did not work out, you were disappointed, and that sense of rejection and isolation have really pulled you down and drained your energies. And the likely outcome is the Empress. This is a card of tremendous empowerment. This is really very much about abundance, sort of emotional, spiritual, material abundance, and the tremendous generosity that is generated from the sense of abundance and fertility that you can endlessly generate. So this is a card of tremendous expansion, heart opening, self-empowerment that empowers others. And we're going to clarify the Empress with the Egyptian deck. Okay. Oh my. Interesting. So I cut this deck and I have the Moon card. I have the Page of Pentacles, and I have the Queen of Wands, and I'm going to take those as something that will help you, Aquarius, to understand this Empress better. So I first get the Moon card, which very much resonates to me with these experiences of the past. So I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, okay, as part of this journey and this exploration. So we have you willing to look at your emotions, some pretty uncomfortable and mysterious experiences. Your unconscious drives, you're clarifying those. You're attempting to shed light on those and understand how this trajectory from the past came about. So this is really deep energy that you now feel capable of exploring. The Page of Pentacles again shows you as creating a plan, opening up to learning how to build something new. If that be a relationship, a home, a job, a way to step forward, but this indicates your growth in a new direction in manifesting your dreams. The Queen of Wands is the energy of tremendous passion, leadership, knowing what's best for you, a strong energy that really reinforces the Empress, right? This is the daughter of the Empress, one of her many daughters. So this Queen of Wands is definitely leading you ever stronger into the direction of your heart. And I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I hope this has been helpful. I appreciate your presence. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. Please like, share, subscribe, and gently comment. It's appreciated. And until next time, namaste.